Next, you move forward and attach the receipts of your reimbursements. You can select the files here. Say I have a PDF, I can select here. If I have something like this, you can select here. Okay, and that's all. I don't have this, true. That's not an issue. And then I move forward. Uh, the bank details, under the bank details section, the one you have filled in the profile will be appearing here automatically. So this is why I suggested you at the beginning of this video tutorial on how to file reimbursement to please go to your profile and update bank account details. That is very critical. Okay, then I move ahead, and here is where most confusion of our colleagues was there. So let me take that example wherein we are claiming where Felix is claiming the reimbursement for. So he's claiming reimbursement for second and third. On second, he spent in Sri Lankan currency, LKR, and also he wants to claim his per diem in euros. And third, also he spent some amount in LKR currency and wants to claim the per diem. Let us see how that can be done here. The first thing that Felix does is come here. One second, say the location is Colombo, description, uh, expenses on expenses incurred on day one of training. It is for himself. As you can see, the airfare was 3,000. I fill in 3,000. Wait. The first thing that you have to do before you fill is this one. You have to select the currency here. So since Felix is lodging his reimbursement for this particular Sri Lankan currency spent amount, he has to select LKR as the expense currency. So LKR is what Felix selects. So if you have done in about, you can select THB. If you have done in Indian rupees, you can select INR. Likewise, you can select your respective currencies. For now, I'm taking LKR and I'm moving forward. Then lodging is 1,000. On transport is 500. LKR that Felix has spent, and miscellaneous expenses 300. So miscellaneous, when you enter the miscellaneous, it is a gray area. So you have to explain what that miscellaneous expense was. So here it is printing cost. Okay. I do not claim per diem here because per diem is generally claimed in terms of euros. So I will show you how you can file the per diem later. But for now, you have all your expenses have been auto calculated here. This is equivalent to 4,800 LKR spent on 2nd of October. So now you have to convert this LKR into equivalent euros, and that can be done by standardizing. We follow a website known as Oanda. I repeat, OANDA, oanda.com. So here you can find the currency exchange rates updated every day. Okay. So now I like to convert this 4,800 LKR spent into equivalent euro amount on 2nd of October's transaction exchange rate. So the first thing that I come when I see this website is in this first left hand side you select euros. On the right hand side you select the currency you have spent amount in Sri Lankan rupee, and I spent this amount on 2nd of October. So by default it will give you 0%, but some of our colleagues have raised the concern that when this amount market rate is processed, we get lesser amount in our bank accounts. So in order to to reduce and minimize your cost and loss, we suggest that you take plus or minus 2 here when you convert euros to Sri Lankan, for example, whatever currency that is. If that is THB, you can select THB. If yes, that is INR, you can select INR. But for now, because I am dealing with LKR currency, I'm typing it NKR. 2nd of October, it is 191.2. So I select 191.2 here, 191.2, and it will automatically convert to equivalent euros. That is 4800 LKR is equivalent to 25.1 euros, depending on 2nd of October's currency exchange rate. So now we are done with this first expense lodging. The second thing that Felix wants to claim is his per diem, which is in euros. So euros, because you have selected expense currency as LKR, you cannot put the per diem here. What you have to do is you have to come down here, add another field, come down, fill 2nd of October, location is maybe Colombo, description, per diem claim day 1. Okay, and then you simply come here, type 20. This 20 is in euros, and to convert euros into euros, there is no conversion. You have to simply type in 1 and it will calculate your reimbursement as 20 euros. That is, your per diem has been calculated as 20. So you can observe that the subtotal here 21.5 and for 20 here are automatically calculated 41.1, and this will be shown up here in your payment or refund. It is 41.1, but we are still not done, right? So Felix has only lodged his first and second claim of 2nd of October. So now he wants to claim the expense in LKR currency in 3rd of October that he has spent, and also wants to claim his per diem for 3rd of October. So what Felix does is come again here, add another field, come down. Okay, so 03, that is 3rd of October, location again, say some other place, I don't know, but for now I'm putting it the same. So expense claim for day 2, maybe number of persons 1. So what he wants to claim is lodging. He spent 1000 LKR. So expense currency is LKR. Lodging he spent 1000, and ground transport he spent 1000 on 3rd of October, right? So it is equivalent to 2000. You have to convert this into equivalent euros. You go to underside, euro to particular currency you want that. I select 3rd of October plus or minus 2. It is 190.9. I select 190.9 and click here. It will calculate equivalent euros 10.47. So now 10.47 plus 20 plus 25.1 is what is automatically calculated at the bottom. So we have been done with second October's claim and also the 3rd October's claim in LKR currency, but still this is pending. That is, the per diem which has to be claimed in euros on 3rd of October is pending. So what Felix does is he adds another field here, comes here, 3rd of October, this Colombo, description, per diem claim day 2, for example. He selects euro because he claims the per diem in euros 20. To convert euros into euros, there is no conversion, it's simply 1 and it is calculated. So all this which Felix has spent during this particular training amount, 2nd and 3rd of October, all this is converted into equivalent euro amount, right? So this is the equivalent euro amount 75.58, which will appear up here. Okay, 70.5.58 is your expense, and you are claiming that 75.58 as the reimbursement from the finance controller. And that is why I said you have to select euros here, because we are standardizing each and every process, right? So this is how you convert all your expenses. First of all, you have to put, each and every day what all currencies you have spent, that is one, and how much you have spent in that currencies for each day. So on third, we open two fields, and for third, sorry, for second we open two fields, 1 2, and for third we open another two fields, 3 and 4 here. This is one on second in LKR currency. This is second field on second for euro for per diem. This is third for lodging the expenses in LKR currency, and finally the fourth field for third to claim the per diem, and equivalent amount is calculated here. So the important thing to note here to understand is to convert your equivalent amount into equivalent euros with by referring to this O and S side. So I repeat, you have to select plus or minus 2 here and select the particular date which you have spent the amount on. Okay, so that is how you convert this. And now Felix is done with filling the reimbursement form. Now Felix can move ahead and save this form. So my internet connectivity is somewhat slow. Okay, so now Felix reimbursement form has been saved successfully. So all those attachments which are in JPG files will directly appear, but all those PDFs will be appearing in this link, which finance controller can click and just go and see those forms. Okay, but now I'm not saving this. Okay, so now this reimbursement form has been saved in the draft mode. You can see all the data that you have entered. All the expense that you are claiming is equivalent to 75.58 euros. Okay, so Felix now wants to send this to the reporting manager. So in the similar fashion as we send the reports to activity and field visit forms to our reporting manager, you click on this second bar and this form then goes to your reporting manager for approval. And as you know, the levels of approval for finance is the employee fills the reimbursement and advance, and employee sends the reimbursement claim to reporting manager. Once the reporting manager approves the same, it will go to the office administrator, and once office administrator has basic check, once it is approved by office administrator, it finally goes to the finance controller for final processing of amount. And as you know, if some rectifications has to be made at each and every level, they can send the form to you by rejecting the form. So let me show you how this will look like when it comes to the reporting manager. Okay, right. Let me come here. Because Felix is a dummy ID which is reporting to me, that request should come to me. Okay, right. Okay, now what I say is, I see in my workflow, that is your reporting manager can see in your workflow, that a reimbursement form has come to be approved. So you can see the unique ID that has been generated, date, Karachi, Felix. So your reporting manager starts this, goes to the document, and has a basic check. What is the claim? What are the things? And he sees the details of your claims. And if everything is good and in place, your reporting manager will accept that. It will go to the office administrator and from there to the finance controller. And if your reporting manager has some comments, I'm not he can write here and can reject. For now, I'm rejecting it to show you how it will come back to you and how you can edit that form. So now I'm rejecting this form from Felix and it has been rejected. So let me come to the Felix account and refresh Felix account. So you can see, let me come back and show you here. So under this bell icon, when you click on this, you can see that reimbursement form so and so has been rejected by the reporting manager. So what Felix does is he goes to the finance and monitoring, he goes to the stream, he comes down, you can see that the status of this particular reimbursement form has been changed. He goes to that form, clicks on edit. So here you can see under the comments made by your reporting manager, because I have written only comments, it's showing that. But your reporting manager may have specific comments made. So you can see here and go to edit. So here, once you edit, you can do the basic changes that your reporting manager has asked you. So for example, say you missed to add say 200 rupee or say LKR of meal. So now it is automatically calculated now. It's updated. This is the only change that he required to be done, made. Right now, it is saved now. Okay, this is how it looks like. Right, and the form has been sent to your reporting manager for approval. Okay, so I think it is now pretty much clear to you, and as you know, now it will move on to the office administrator and finally to the finance controller, and your form will be, your investment claim will be processed. Okay, you fill your investment form, and if you have any doubt, please write to me. I'm always available and ready to help you out with any queries you might have on your investment filling. And in the next video, I will be demonstrating you how you can claim, not claim, but how you can ask for the advance from the finance controller. So thank you. See you in the next video.